back here. I have a question for the audience. Is this, by any chance, a sexual orientation?
No.
It's not? A sexual orientation class?
No.
It's not? Well, for 56 years, give or take a couple of decades before I realized I was gay, I've been looking for the sexual orientation class so I can get the manual on how to be a better homosexual. There is no manual. It's learn as we go, like life. And actually, everyone has a sexual orientation of some kind. It's pretty fluid. So hello, slammers. Hello, slamettes. I have a feeling a lot of first runner-ups and bridesmaids are here tonight. This is the last one before the Grand Slam. But when I was thinking about the unknown, I had many things to think about the gay experience. And it brought me back to meeting the love of my life in 1995 in Rehoboth Beach. The next day I ended up in the emergency room because I was vain and wore contacts and got sand inside of it. And no kidding, it was just really painful and ugly. And I ended up in Will's Eye Hospital after that. But no kidding, there was a man in the waiting area, just like I was, that had a hook this big in his foot. And everybody was asking, what'd you catch? What'd you catch? You know? And later on, you know, I thought, well, just a few months ago, oh my gosh, the symbolism of finding my catch, the love of my life. Ted and I had a wonderful experience. It was ups and downs of relationships. And from 95 until 98, and Ted was in a hospice for people who were in final stages of HIV and AIDS complications. And I was standing at 20th and Market and had a V8 moment. It's like, I love this guy. I want to ask him to marry me. So I did. I asked him to marry me, and he said yes. Now this sort of was like a shotgun wedding because nobody was pregnant, but there wasn't much time left, and all of our friends thought we were crazy to do this. But it became one of the most wonderful experiences. My mom came from Ohio, and she said, is this legal? 1998. We weren't even talking about gay marriage then. It wasn't on the social gays, gods, and guns agenda from the far right. And so we did it, and we had a lesbian rabbi, a gay Presbyterian minister, a Church of Christ minister, so we were covered. We had close friends, and his dad was just beautiful. It was just wonderful. And the pictures and the video, it was the best thing that could have happened in that moment for both of us. And for all of us grieving the eventual loss of Ted. Ted died 8 days later, and I feel so grateful. It was October 26th, so it's kind of, we're in between the 18th and the 26th. And, you know, we did it all. We had the cake, we had the invitations. Did the bell ring, the wedding bells? Not yet? Is that it? Okay. I want to make sure I'm on cue. And after all of that, I was exhausted and had to take my mom back to Center City, where I live. And I said, Mom, I can't get back in the car and go drive back up to Wynwood to the hospice. So I called and said, I'll be there first thing in the morning. And they said, well, he was pretty much so out for the night. And so the next morning, I woke up laughing hysterically. Because now I consider myself illegally widowed. It's, you know, that really resonates, and I hope it resonates for others. But what I was laughing about, I have a question for you. How many people get married and go home with their mother?